Hey there guys, what's up? My name is Claire. If this is your first time to my channel, it's so great to have you here. In today's video, you can see I'm in a different setting than I normally am. I'm actually in front of my shower. This is my shower curtain and it's actually kind of like cute, so I might do this more often. I'm in my bathroom right now, obviously, and it's really hot in here because of my lights, so if I look like I'm sweating, I'm really just glistening from the lights. And my skincare routine. So today's video, I'm going to be telling you about, well, I'm not even going to be telling you, I'm going to show you. This is just like the intro. I'm going to show you how I do my skincare routine, and I have very oily skin. So if you don't have oily skin, you might not want to watch this video, but if you have oily skin, I recommend this video because, okay, I've had oily skin since I was like little. Like every morning when I wake up, my face was just like oily, and I would have to carry those like clear seal oil pads in my purse wherever I go to like wipe off oil throughout the day, like when I was in school. And when I came to college, I kind of like changed my skincare routine, and now what I do now, it's like I can go the whole day without having oily skin. It's crazy. It's just like so much more oil control, and you can see right now I look kind of like dewy. It's not oil, it's like the stuff that I put on my face, because a lot of people think if you have oily skin you're not supposed to hydrate your skin, but I've done like a lot of research with that stuff, and if you have oily skin you're actually really supposed to use stuff to hydrate your skin, because your skin, when you have oily skin, your skin's like making extra of something that produces more oil. So if you add stuff, not oil, but like moisture to your face, it's not gonna overmake that stuff, so you'll have less oily skin if you actually hydrate your skin. I know that was confusing. That was as much science as we're probably going to get today. My skincare routine for my oily skin is very simple and it's very affordable. A lot of people think you have to go out and get all of this fancy schmancy stuff, and you have to get like all these serums and oils and creams and all this stuff to get perfectly clear skin. But I'll say right now, like you can tell, I don't really have breakouts. Now I have breakouts if I go, like a couple weeks ago I told y'all, if you watched my video, I went to the beach and my skin was like breaking out really bad, so that's why I decided to hold off on this video. But then I got back to my skincare routine and it cleared up like instantly. And the only problem I ever have is like redness in my face, but I think that's just because I'm very fair skinned and my skin's very sensitive. That's another thing. So everything in here that you're gonna see is good for sensitive, oily skin, and yeah, it just clears up any bumps. I don't really break out with acne. I'll also say that. I used to before I got this skincare routine, and it's very simple, and I just feel like the more product you put on your face, the more likely you are to break out. And so that's why I like to keep it like clean and simple and to the point, and something that I can do every day without feeling like I'm doing like a billion different things to my face. So you're gonna see what I do typically on a daily basis in this video. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I do is wet my face. So I hopped in the shower this morning and just rinsed off my body, but I didn't wet my face. So before we even begin, I'm gonna wet my face. And the next step that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose whatever I want to clean my face. I have two different cleansers that I alternate from in the morning. When my skin is extremely oily, which is not really that oily today, but when it's extremely oily, I found a cleanser that just sucks all the oil out of my skin. And it's the Biore For Your Pores Charcoal Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. Stuff is just like really good. Like it honestly kind of leaves my face dry after, which is like very unusual. So if you're really wanting to suck all the oil out, use this. But for today's purpose, I've really been loving this because it's a little bit softer on the skin and it doesn't feel you leaving as dry and like almost dehydrated after. It's the L'Oreal Paris Pure Clay Cleanser, and it's a Detox-Brighten clay to mousse. And so this is what I'm going to use today. And so the very first thing I'm going to do is just wet it. To kind of turn it into a mousse. So it kind of comes out a little bit more creamy, and then you scrub it in your hand and it's like moussey. And then once you apply it to your face, it just kind of lathers up, and then I just scrub it all in as you would any cleanser, and then wash my face off. And as soon as my face has that washed off, it just feels so soft. It feels like all the oil's out, but it's not dehydrated. And so that's what I really, really love about that. Next thing I'm going to do is this new product that I actually was sent from this company, and I've actually been loving it. It really helps with my blackheads because I don't really have like bump breakouts, but I have blackheads like crazy. And this is the Alya Skin Pomegranate Exfoliator Facial Scrub. Sorry, I cannot talk. And so I just kind of use this, a little bit of this on my problem areas such as my nose, chin, and forehead. Like my T-zone is always covered in blackheads no matter what I do, unless like I really step up like my face mask mask and scrub game, and this, I really have been loving this. And so that's what I'm going to do next, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand and lather it all up and, you know, put it on my face and scrub all of those blackheads out. And don't do it too harshly because that will like hurt your skin, and that's never good. So that's what I really like to do with that. Pretty much every 3 days, probably like twice a week, I like to use a face mask. And I have those pink face masks that you've seen before on here, but those are more like when I want like a spa type day. But to actually cleanse my face, I need something a little bit more intense. So I have the Henriksen Cold Plunge Pore Mask, and this stuff I was sent by Influencer a long time ago. And this stuff, y'all, if you want to cleanse your pores and shrink your pores, this stuff is so good, and it doesn't leave my skin oily. I feel like it really just sucks stuff out of my skin when I wash it off, and you leave it on for like 10 minutes and it's blue and it's just really soothing. But I got this from Sephora for free, and I've used this a couple times now, and when you see this done on my face, you're gonna be like, okay, that got all the blackheads out of her face. It's the Glam Glow Supermud Clearing Treatment. This was a free gift for my birthday, and y'all, you can see once this stuff dries on your face, you're gonna see all the blackhead holes on, and it's kind of gross, but it honestly, it makes you feel so good. So today I'm gonna be using the Glam Glow, and you leave it on for like 5 to 10 minutes or so, and just let it do its thing. I really have been loving that lately. I haven't used it that many times, but normally with a face mask, I can tell after the first time if it's going to be bad for my skin, because it'll just like break me out because my skin is just so crazy sensitive. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rosewater. And I've seen this like everywhere before in every skincare routine, and I didn't really like pay attention to it because I was always like, oh, extra product, gonna mess up my skin. No, this stuff has been so good to my skin, and I know it kind of sounds crazy, but it feels like it, I don't know, it's helped with my redness. I don't know if it really has, but it just feels so soothing to my skin. You can tell I kind of have like just a red tint to me overall. I don't know if it's because I'm a ginger or what, but it just says it's good to set your makeup, soothe your skin in dehydrating conditions, or give your skin a quick boost anytime, anywhere. And I kind of use it to just kind of give me a little bit of a glowy, dewy look, and I spray it on after my makeup. Even if I use a different setting spray, I just love the way that makes my skin look and feel, and it smells so good. Okay, y'all know this stuff right here, the Origins Ginzing Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer, is something that I've been raving about for like a year. So I had like a billion mini little samples, and I've gone through almost all of them, so I decided to be a big girl and go ahead and just buy the big thing of it. And it's just the only thing that I feel like hydrates oily skin. So what I've heard, I'm not like a scientist, but I've heard that gels are better for oily skin because they don't clog your pores rather than like creams. And this stuff is kind of like, it looks like a cream, but you can feel that it's jelly, and it doesn't clog up anything. It just kind of soothes your skin and hydrates everything and just makes it feel like just hydrated, like you took a nice tall glass of water and pushed it into your skin. That's what it feels like. But another thing that I discovered a couple of weeks, actually no, it's been about a month ago, I discovered this Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly, and sometimes I will use one or the other, or I'll use this in the morning before I go work out. So I'll just wash my face and use this, or I'll mix this together, or I'll put this on first, which is what I'm gonna do today, and then put this on, and it just kind of gives your skin an extra little boost of hydration. Typically I do always use the Origin stuff just because I love this stuff more than anything, but this is another thing that I really have been loving, and it's also a jelly, so it doesn't like clog up my skin, because I will not use like thick creams on my skin just because of like how oily my skin is. And now I would like to test some stuff out, so I'm always up for like opinions, or like if you have suggestions for different kind of creams to put on my face, let me know, just because my skin again is so sensitive and so oily that I just really have to be very careful about what I put on my skin. Also love to use that pink Candy Rose lip scrub. I don't use this every day. I use this about once a week, and it just feels like it gets all the dead skin off my lips, and I just really do it for about 30 seconds. I just go hard around my lips. And one more thing I want to mention, if I wake up in the morning after a night that I wore makeup, even if I took my makeup off the night before, sometimes you have that sneaky little bit of makeup, or if I'm like just washing my face at night, I'll use this. It's the Garnier Micellar Foaming Cleanser All-in-One Rinse Off. Makeup wipes are another thing that really break me out, so I just don't really use makeup wipes that often, if I'm being honest, unless I'm like filming a video for makeup and I want my skin to just like clean up spots of my face while I'm filming. I typically stray away from that. I just make sure my skincare routine gets everything out because I do wear a lot of makeup, y'all know that. But the micellar water tends to not break my skin out, so that's why I love that. Another thing I want to mention is the Rodan & Field's Lash Boost. I have been loving this stuff lately. Typically, I put this stuff on at nighttime before I go to bed, and my lashes, honestly, within 2 weeks, you will see like a dramatic difference, even like a week. I'll do it like every other night because I don't want to waste it. But yeah, I'm going to put that on my lashes today, and you just do like a streak on all the lash lines, and you can just leave it alone and it'll do its thing. Another thing from Rodan & Fields that I love is the lip renewing serum. Now these things, they come in like little gray bags and then you pop them, which is really fun. And you can see my lips right now, they're just like very juicy feeling and like hydrated. And y'all know typically I do these maybe like 2 times a week, if that, because like I don't have a whole lot of them and I don't want to waste them. But Vaseline has been my best friend for life. Vaseline is always going to be my friend. I think I told y'all, I mean, I have a video on here back in the day, like last year when I made a video talking nothing about all the uses for Vaseline, because it was just like a very random video and it wasn't very organized. But I love Vaseline. I emailed them actually a couple of months ago and I was like, can you please sponsor a video? You don't have to pay me. I don't need anything from you. I would just love to say that I've been sponsored by Vaseline. And they were like, no, we don't sponsor videos. And I was very sad about it. But again, if my skin looks kind of oily right now, it's really not. It's just hydrated. And like, I'm going to put on makeup today, so it's good to just kind of have it looking dewy but not be oily, because you can kind of see like it looks like I almost have highlight on right now because it's like oily where, or not oily, it's like dewy where it's supposed to be. And so it just like, it feels good and it feels fresh, and you can see like I don't have breakouts. Like the skincare routine is the most simple and like affordable thing, and all of these products last you like forever, so they're worth the money. I've had so much trouble finding that like right stuff. Like I've used so many serums and oils and cleansers that were just so bad for me, and face masks. Don't get me started on face masks, I'm so picky about those. But yeah, so that's pretty much my skincare routine, and as you can see, it just really does work for me. I do have a thing right here that looks like a breakout, but that's where I was tweezing my eyebrows and I pinched my skin, so that's my own thing. But if you have any questions about my skincare routine or want to know anything else, let me know. I thought about doing a hair care routine for straight hair because yeah, that's just, I was going to do it, and I found some products that I really love that make my hair just feel super soft. And so yeah, let me know if y'all like to see that. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful, and I will link all the products down below and mention everything that I used. And yeah, so this is what I do for my clear, clean, oil-free, oily skin. And yeah, make sure to subscribe and leave me a comment letting me know what else you want to see on my channel, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.